What are we doing today?
Going out freediving, spearfishing with the mangrove mamas. So all my friends said to mangrove fieldwork.
Cool.
Alright, so this is Mandal Bay. This is kind of like the pond area. So you see some boats out there. Usually people tie their boats during hurricanes to the mangroves. And we're gonna go out towards that way, the ocean.
Open ocean. As we mentioned earlier, Mandal Pond is full of mangroves. Mangroves are extremely important to coastal ecosystems, serving a wide variety of functions. One of the most important functions is a nursery for reef species like the eagle ray you just saw. Depending on the time of year, the north side of St. Thomas can be extremely rough with significant north swell. During the summer months, it's usually relatively calm, and during the winter months, that's when that swell kicks in. So be mindful of the season that you're traveling up there, and always check the weather before you go. We made a stop at the locals beach of Hall Bay. This is where a lot of the local fishermen store their boats. We just borrowed an anchor from a friend to go on with our day. We eventually made our way to Mermaid's Chair, which is on the complete west end of St. Thomas. This is actually a beach you can hike to and snorkel around. You might have the place to yourself. On this particular day, we were actually practicing our freediving skills and trying to find some lionfish, hence the pole spear. In a nutshell, lionfish are an invasive species that divers try to remove because they're detrimental to our coral reefs. If you want to learn more about lionfish, head to the link down below to our website where we have a complete guide for beginners to get started hunting the invasive species. Even though we were pretty unsuccessful at finding lionfish, it's still extremely fun to practice our freediving skills. Again, head to the link down below to learn more about freediving and how you can get started.
What happened?
Stuck him and he guy shook off.
Uh-oh.
I will say, I highly don't recommend swimming into a cave full body on one breath, even if there's a lionfish inside. West of Mermaid's Chair on St. Thomas are a series of small keys. They're great for freediving, snorkeling, and scuba diving. Take precaution though, because the current can get rough here. Despite how much we love freediving, we would love to come back to this site and scuba. There's so many canyons, massive coral heads, and things to see that we didn't get to see while freediving. We were fortunate enough to go out with some friends with some local knowledge. This spot is called the Cheese Block on Outer Brass Island on the north side of St. Thomas. Some boat charters might go here, but I would not recommend trying this without anybody who's done it before. We decided to give another go at free diving at another spot. This is Rough Point on Outer Brass Island. It's pretty typical at this spot to be fighting against the current. It's tough on freedivers, but scuba diving would be more doable. There's a pinnacle down below that drops to about 100 feet. We went down for a brief moment and saw a couple reef sharks in just a few seconds. You're back. Are you sure we got